I decided to research Hawaii. These are the Hawaiian Islands, and I'm going to paint Maui. I'm going to start out by talking about the culture of Hawaii. Hawaii is located in the North Pacific Ocean, about 2,000 miles from the coast of the United States. There are 8 main Hawaiian islands. About 1,500 years ago, Polynesians from the Marquesas Islands traveled over 2,000 miles in canoes to the islands we now know today as the Hawaiian Islands. About 1,000 years later, Tahitians arrived in Hawaii, bringing their customs and beliefs. Conflicts and land disputes between chiefs was a common thing. In 1791 to 1810, Kamehameha brought the factions of Hawaii that had previously been at war together into one kingdom. Once he died, his son terminated the old kapu system. The kapu system was a religious system. This system was based off of the beliefs of mana. Mana is spiritual power or powers from the gods. There are many rules that govern the people of Hawaii. By 1820, the islands had become a place for traders, fishermen, whalers, and the like. In 1898, in a peaceful but disputable way, Americans took control of Hawaii and it became territory of the United States, but it was not until 1959 that Hawaii became a state. December 7, 1941 was the day the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, Oahu. This was when the U.S. decided to take part in World War II. Next, I'm going to talk about the luau. The luau is a traditional event in Hawaii that includes different types of traditional Hawaiian foods, the hula, other dances, and performances. The food served is a pig cooked whole in a traditional Hawaiian oven where the oven is in the ground. Many tourists visit a luau during their stay in Hawaii. Next is the hula. The hula is a Hawaiian dance and involves a song or chant that talks about the Hawaiian culture, history, and traditions. There are many style types of the hula. One is the hula awana, or modern hula. It is danced to more Western impacted music and has a more modern and free-flowing style. This is what visitors are more familiar with. One other version is the hula kaiko, or ancient hula. It has more dramatic chants and music with more traditional costumes. Next, I'm going to be talking about the cuisine of Hawaii. For food, there is taro, which is a popular plant that can be eaten in many different forms, for example, poi and chips. For beef, there is pipigula, also known as beef rope. It is dried and salted beef that looks somewhat like beef jerky. As for spices, there is teriyaki from Asia, and it is one of the most popular ways of preparing meats. Different types of Hawaiian spices include aloha shau, huli huli sauce, and chili pepper water. For seafood, tuna is one of the most popular fish in Hawaii. Other fish include Pacific blue marlin, broadbill swordfish, groupers, and others. For different types of Hawaiian dishes, there are lomi lomi salmon, where salt is massaged into the salmon and then onions and tomatoes are added. The onion is soaked to help dull the intense taste. Tuna poke is sort of like sushi. The tuna is raw and soaked in soy sauce, ginger, and sesame oil. It is served with cucumbers. Poi is a big part of Hawaiian cuisine. It was eaten before people from the West impacted the food, so that it is considered traditional. Like I said before, poi comes from the taro root. Hawaiians brought it over from Polynesia. The taro is boiled, peeled, and then beaten into a paste that is known as poi. The taro root starts out as white and then turns purple as it is being prepared. Poi is also served at the luau's. Oven kaula, pork, is where an entire pig is roasted over an open flame. Chicken char siu is a dish that was founded by Chinese immigrants and is usually prepared with baby back ribs or chicken thighs. Hawaiian bread is actually a Portuguese sweet bread and is toasted for breakfast and used for sandwiches. Kimchi is a Korean dish that is a pickled cabbage with salt. This dish is very popular as a side in Hawaii. Chicken and pork abodo. This dish comes from the Philippines and is served at many luau's. It contains either pork or chicken. Okay, so I just want to say a little about the artwork. To create this piece, I used Blick acrylics and a 14-inch by 11-inch canvas. I knew I wanted to paint Hawaii, but I didn't want to copy another photographer's picture, so I painted a picture that my mom had taken while we were in Maui. This is the finished piece. And these are my sources. Thank you for listening.